Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. We're going to be playing some Honkai Star Rail. That's probably because I was just playing on my phone. Alright. There is still much story to be done. Not much time to do it. What, 14 days? Oh, that's not so bad. 2 weeks. Not so bad. We do have another 10 pull waiting for us. I do expect a 5-star here. Yep. Because I was at like 73 pity before. Let's see, light cone. It doesn't actually matter what I get from this pulls anymore because I already have. Oh, that's really nice though. Because I already have all the characters now from the standard banner. So I'm literally at 10 pity, or does that put me at 9 pity? That's a really good light cone. %45 attack. And when an enemy is inflicted with weakness break, not you inflicting them with weakness break, but literally anyone weakness broken at all, then your damage increases by 30%. So that's basically just 45% attack and 30% damage. That's really great. Now I don't have to buy that from the Starlight store. And then another copy of Sushonk. I think that's E4, right? Yep, E4. That's a good one. Increase my break effect.
I'll make my mark in history.
Oh, that's so terrible. That would be really nice to do to get this one. But what I really want is hooks, E4. That would be really nice. That's okay. One relic piece. I'm so broke that this is actually worth it for me. Anyway, let's see, what team are we playing with today? I should probably do Fei Shao, right? Yeah, Fei Shao actually, like, there's story stuff require me to do Fei Shao. Yeah. Now I can replace the trial Fei Shao with my own. That's just great. When we last left off, the Borison were attacking. And it's up to me to stop them. I don't think they let me see what this Fei Shao does, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to replace it anyway.
nice form. Shall we compete to see how fast our hunts are?
Mine is good enough. Hey there, Wobster.
Let's listen. All together.
I could take 10 of you.
Can I just kill them outright? I can. Alright.
Mustn't fall.
Show me what you
Oh,
can
I
do.
see.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
It's because of the action advance. So March 7th gets an action advance on her first turn.
Time for the next fight.
It would have been nice to get all of them all at once.
Here you go, Master.
That's okay.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Never hesitate. How are you?
Yeah. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The fearless. No not fear.
Oh, didn't get to use my ultimate. That's alright.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskip Haven. But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff. We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Jiaoqiu always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
What is she about to do?
Everyone, out of the way!
That's so ridiculous. Like, I don't have time to get on the star skiff.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Jiaoqiu's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here?
Is it not better to cherish your life instead?
Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
He looks so unimpressed with you. Yeah. How did I end up with this team? I guess it kind of makes sense because I was on a different perspective before.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined
Oh, Mock Talk's still alive.
that
Wonderful.
such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave?
He'll be able. There's still hope for him to be a 4-star character.
So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yaoqing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years, yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes, like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack, and they should die for it as well.
So are you gonna fight us then?
Yaoqing man, show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
And you're just a regular enemy?
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
It boils in my veins. Long live Hule! The Morrison resurgence is at hand!
Resurgence?
Well, I mean, there's a chance we all get one shot here.
As you did 1,000 years before? Sensei will ensure that this is nothing more
There we go.
than your dying fantasy.
Never hesitate!
Pretty good perk.
So glad that I invested in that light cone.
Low risk, high reward. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This is just still not over. Gentle smiling gaucho and his pot of diarrhea. Yep, when he gained that respect from Scott of all people.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
Hold on.
Victory is inevitable!
He's actually kind of tough.
Easy, Numby. Never hesitate!
Boris in resurgence. Shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borison.
Is Mosa also
Got what he wished for.
Foxian? He's got his hood up, so we don't know.
Your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Oh wait, I should check to see whether he has a tail.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game.
R.I.P. 4-star Muck Talk. Oh no, you're right. Well, maybe there's a chance for Hule. He's a well-designed character.
I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
And, you know, even if characters are dead, they can still be 4-star characters. It happens sometimes.
Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Siljo must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borison blood to ascend to the position of
Kolia mains unite. There's also Ting Yun and Nisha and Gallagher.
yours. Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Okay, so something that's confusing me here is that it seems that Hule is implying that Fei Xiao has Borison blood, but I thought that Foxians and Borison had a common ancestor, and all of them have the same moon rage available to them. It's just that the Borisons accept it and the Foxians don't.
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borison. Anything that we gift, we are also
That's just very improper manners. You don't take back gifts.
Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of
accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
I mean, mission successful. She was trying to bait Hule into saying where he actually is. And now he's on the Sky Splitter, and we know that.
Trusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now.
You know, this is actually a pretty fine team. I'm gonna stick with this. It doesn't have face shadow on it, but that's alright.
March, it's me, Yunli. Are you okay? She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous. I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge. I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well. March, calm down.
I mean, I don't know. She really shouldn't be that worried about it. We've survived a true sting. We've destabilized the local government of Belobog, or I guess the planetary government of Belobog. I don't. Is this any tougher than taking on the Ambrosial Arbor and the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Ravager of Destruction, Phantilia?
Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Lawfu as the ringmaster.
You know, actually, this might be a more tough mission than the Ambrosial Arbor incident.
You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission? Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake. Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious. Thank you, Master Yunli. According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if there have been any new developments. It took enough time to calm her nerves. It's best I don't disturb it.
They're already... Oh, okay, they're supposed to go to the blue section. Alright. 2. So this should eventually work, right? Will it work? No, it won't. I'll do the one that takes the most amount of rotations, and then I'll do the other one. One, two, three, 4. Oh, that's not gonna work either. 1, 2, and 4, huh? That's so gross. Am I able to do the outer and the inner? Oh, I am able to do the outer and the inner. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, they're cheesy. Oh yeah, now you tell me.
Hard work pays off.
Place promised in early days. What? Oh, okay.
According to Grandpa's plan.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. The Cloud Knights are all...
Have you noticed any wolves? No, they're all in disguise, obviously.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of forged identities.
How would you distinguish between the two? The only way you would have to do it, you would have to screen each Foxian individually, which has a bad ring to it, like, you know, registering all the Foxians. But you know, Jiaoqiu is able to smell the difference between Foxians and Borisin at least. So there's some distinction there.
All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities and wouldn't dare neglect their posts.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every Cloud Knight soldier we've met on the Sky Splitter is an elite warrior.
That's basically code for they're all going to die.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately.
Not allowed to, am I allowed to go this way now?
I have to check on this immediately.
Yep, didn't think so. Okay. They really do mean check on this immediately.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go?
They may have turned invisible. I've seen a couple of them in the Shackling prison be able to do that.
Count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
Tensions are really high.
Wait! Even though the Borisin can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
Didn't little Yenching claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter.
Do I get to play as Yenching?
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Well, he wouldn't destroy the engine room because he needs to escape. No, I don't have a Yanqing story. I could use my own Yanqing, but that would be ridiculous. Is this team alright? Increase follow-up damage. Get stacks from Yunli. Heal everyone. Yeah, this is a fine enough team.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
How come I couldn't see Numby? That was because he was over here. Couldn't cheese my way into getting that space anchor.
Hard work pays off.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
Didn't he see a body around the corner? That was Cloud Knight? Or...
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Nice job!
Easy, Numby. The market is right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Right on time.
Better cut her
I should have put it in the middle.
Strike! Yeah! I'm scared!
Stay put!
Very good hurt.
10 of you! Suffer! Right on time. Awesome!
Oh no.
Severing mountains!
Cut our losses.
Yes, you!
Okay, so if I'm at 6 stacks, I should not use my ultimate
More
there.
abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring.
Intercepting sword technique. Descend to earth. Ready to shine. Here you go, Master.
Let the valuation begin.
Time to show you what I can realize. The dragon, white tiger, less card, wasp, jet.
Go Nappy!
The market is on.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Right on time. Lead through clouds.
That's so ridiculous. 100,000? Like what?
Intercepting sword technique. Descend to earth.
Liquidation!
Right on time. I can do this.
It's not even like that good of stats. 7,410 or 120. I guess she's using what's it called? Windsoaring Valoris. True Sunder. I don't know what that is. And they won't tell me either. Okay. Fine.
Pretty good purse. Easy, Numby.
Man, I wish I could do 100,000 damage with
This way.
those stats.
Lead through clouds. Nice job. Melt. Descend to earth. Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
Melt. Lead through clouds. Right on time.
Oh no, you ruined everything. Oh right, okay, so when you use your ultimate you actually gain another stack from March. So it's not necessarily just that it's at 6 stacks. and then you did damage, you actually have to also account for the fact that when you use your ultimate, maybe March actually just isn't a good partner with Yunli. That's like too much to keep track of. And there's actually like no way to get around it either, because you can't not use your ultimate. I guess you, yeah, because then the enemy's turn is over and you're like wasting energy.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary
Who would I use
War
instead?
Dance Ceremony.
I wouldn't use Bronya. I could use Ting Yun, or I could use Yukong. That would probably work out pretty well.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all
Mr.
to
Albert.
known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host.
From the IPC? From IRL? From the YouTube channel?
Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Oh no! That's the worst time to interrupt that.
From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives. My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knights, prepare for battle.
How clever. There actually weren't any civilians in danger. How did they pull that off? Seems like a genuine as a strategist.
That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. And festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets.
Wow.
However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight's soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for
I
our
knew as soon as they were announced to be Cloud Knights that it was genuine strategy.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard.
Man,
Jade
all the generals are so cool. Like Fei Shao in that cutscene earlier, Jing Yuan and his strategy.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort.
But like, are we gonna see Hua Yan in
This
action?
hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. I have to attack them, that's fine.
You guys, you're not Cloud Knights acting as Borisin, are you? You're real Borisin, aren't you? Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible. You go, Master!
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Time to show you what I capture dragon, white tiger, less cards, what dead!
Now that's better. You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Yeah! I'm scared!
Stay put!
Give me strength! I
Thank you. Stay safe.
Confiscated!
Fear this will not fear.
The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
That's not story March 7th, right? Okay, good. Although, story March 7th is probably better than my March 7th. Just make sure there are no treasure chests. I feel like there's a big fight coming up, and I might not actually be able to finish it because I only have like 10 to 15 more minutes.
Ready to shine. Nice job!
Let the valuation begin! Liquidation!
Cut our losses. You're falling apart. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Yeah!
Oh, dear.
I can do this!
venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I have to laugh at myself with the only 10 minutes to play. You gotta get your priorities straight. This is a lot easier in mobile, by the way.
Another project over the finish line.
All below the ring. I remember it being this way.
Oh, great stuff.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Pastor Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March. Are you ready?
Imagine if you could say just no, and then, like, say, oh, okay, then we'll just wait for you to come back. Julio will just be locked in the eternal battle versus the Cloud Knights.
If my masters are going to battle, how could they go without their disciple?
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Oh, I'm not doing this at slow time.
Remember this. My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law Food.
Does the Senjo Lafu not have any worthy
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Come on. Here you go, Master.
Let the valuation begin. Go Navi!
Don't really want the ads to add up, you know?
The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Time to show you what I can reap. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Fangs and claws got the fear that knows not fear. Trap!
You're the best.
fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Cha-cha! Victory is inevitable!
Against you think a little ambush is enough to defeat me. Just how long you want.
Are you about to die?
Fine. You can be the opening act for me until the shall finally arrives.
We almost died. That's crazy.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
You're falling apart on your own.
Oh, worse than this one? Like, okay, if you say so.
Never hesitate.
Swing with all your might. Here comes. Only goes onward. Running is never an option.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Confiscated!
Your feeble weapons are like blades of glass.
Ow.
I've had enough. Time to finish this little game. What's happening?
I bet it's something Zhao Cho did. Yep.
Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
He's been clawed open. I wonder if he's still alive.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here, although you are a fortunate one. After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners
Oh, he's dead. Unfortunate.
and drink their blood before battle to Stir up
But
their madness.
knowing Jiao Cho, his blood is probably poisonous.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
The irony of him saying that all those years ago.
And can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting.
Yeah, she's kind of got him there.
I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain.
General
They fought
Yueyu
so that
died?
others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life.
So, like, does every Foxian just
Bring
die?
victory to the Yaoji.
So, if you want to play dirty, yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder.
Alright, rematch.
Hulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down. Nice job!
got dull. The fear that knows not fear. Too slow.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
You're the
I
best.
venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Now that's better.
Not very sport time to show you what I can. Master Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch it!
No, March.
Pathetic little poison like this. This is enough to turn the tide of battle. You got some on your own side. Get that. I'm slowing down. That is not the demo. You can defeat him.
Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you the fear that knows not fear. Too slow.
That's a lot of Borison.
I
Hang
venture
on, let me
forth to hunt forever.
try to hit him up a little bit more.
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
You got some on your own side. Impossible. How could a mere whelp defeat me?
So March just died, and then we just got what's it called instead? Well then, that's a pretty awkward place to stop, but it's a place to stop all the same. We get Yanqing. Let's make a team around him because you know he's not good with Huohua here. So let's give him adventuring like he needs. And let's give him Ting Yun. And that's probably good enough. Maybe Bronya? No. What else would you put with Yanqing? Maybe Hanya? But at that point, I would just get more overall damage by having Fei Xiao. Yep. That's gonna be my team for the next time. Because I am out of time for the day. You teleport me back to Arm Alley. Which, fine, I guess. That is where I was story-wise beforehand. not quite done with the story. We got about a fourth of the way through, it looks like. Because we got 1 out of the 4 achievements. We only have 2 weeks to go through it all. But, you know, an hour every couple of days should get us there. Oh yeah, I'm going to head out for now. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Even more important than usual, to subscribe if you want to see more from me, because streams are way more arbitrary than they used to be. But stay tuned for more, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye.